am Ananya. Welcome to Radio Bharati. Let's begin with the top news updates of the day. Central Armed Police Forces to provide 10% reservation to former Agniveers in their recruitments. CBI arrests kingpin of NEET paper leak case. Biden introduces Ukraine Zelensky as President Putin at NATO summit. From evacuation order in Gaza to ceasefire negotiators. Synthetic textile makers seek relief from QCOs amid supply chain woes. Started settling claims at 8.25% interest rate for FY24. Barbora Krejcikova enters her first women's singles final at Wimbledon. BCCI releases schedule for Indian cricket team's white ball tour to Sri Lanka. Now news in brief. The Central Forces will implement 10% reservation for ex-Agniveers. Amid debate over the Agnipath scheme, the Central Forces have announced that they will implement 10% reservation for former Agniveers. The chiefs of the Central Forces such as Border Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Central Industrial Security Force and Sahastra Seema Bal said that former Agniveers will get relaxation in age and there will also be no physical efficiency test for them. The Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, has arrested Rakesh Ranjan alias Rocky, who is believed to be the kingpin in the NEET paper leak case. He has been sent to the CBI's custody for 10 days. Rocky is also linked to another key figure in this racket, Sanjeev Mukhya, who has been involved in this scam for 2 decades and is on the run. The arrest of Ranjan or Rocky could help CBI wide open the NEET paper leak case. Ahead of a crucial solo press conference, the US President Joe Biden made yet another gaffe at a public forum when he introduced Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky as President Putin. President Biden, while addressing the NATO summit, was talking about the Russia-Ukraine war and how the US will stand up against all odds with Ukraine. Biden was reading from the teleprompter when he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin." After immediately realizing his error, Biden again went up to the microphone and said, "President Putin, President Zelensky, I am so focused on beating Putin," as reported by the BBC. The Israel-Hamas war has now entered into its 9th month and the efforts by the Western countries, including by the United Nations Security Council, have fallen flat. Downstream synthetic textile manufacturers are urging the government to revoke quality control orders on man-made fibers, which they have undermined the competitiveness of the MMF supply chain by limiting access to affordable and specialized raw materials. The Employees Provident Fund Organization, EPFO, has started to settle PF claims at 8.25%, the interest rate announced for the financial year 2023-24. It said in a series of posts on social media platform X. All continuing EPF members will also receive the credit of interest, which was recommended by the Central Board of Trustees in February 24 and subsequently approved by the Finance Minister in May this year, it said. Czech 31st seed Barbora Krejcikova entered her first women's single final in Wimbledon tennis after securing a comeback win over Kazakhstan's Elina semi-finals in London last night. Krejcikova defeated Elina 3-6, 6-3, 6-4 to set up a clash with Italy's Jasmine Paolini in the final tomorrow, July 13th. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has released the schedule for the Indian cricket team's tour of Sri Lanka. The tournament will kick off with 3 T20Is at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium on the 26th, 27th and 29th of July. This will be followed by a 3-match ODI series in Colombo at the R. Premdas International Stadium on the 1st, 4th and 7th of August. That's all for the day. For more such updates, stay tuned to Radio Bharati. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.